Good morning. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm great too. I want us to talk about this and have some think about, reason about it. They usually say that mothers are emotional beings and they're the best beings to ever be created, women, and mothers to be specific. They'll say when a father is tough enough, a mother will bring the children together and try to console them and even give them a reason to see the future. Like mother is a brooder. She broods everything that she gets and multiplies it and makes it better for the cause of the family. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because there are many things that are happening within our communities. And today we're looking at our neighbor. I'm a Kenyan, so we're looking at our neighbors. That is Tanzania. And we want to see a difference in leadership with the fathers who are there and the leadership that is in now from a mother. The fathers who are there in Tanzania were good people. They had a very good history of bringing Tanzania together and making sure that democracy works in Tanzania, as far as I understand, as far as I know, or from the literal history that we have about the same on the leadership in Tanzania. The fathers, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, did a very good job in Tanzania, brought the Tanzanians together. You could hear very little of complaints in Tanzania. You could hear very little of cases of people disappearing in Tanzania. You could hear very little of people being arrested in Tanzania just because they are speaking or asking the government to be accountable to some of the resources or asking accountability from the government. So you will hear very little of that. Maybe I was young. I did not understand much on that. Yeah, we came in with the next leader. The reason that I speak about because all through his tenure as a leader, I was the end. I was big enough to understand this Magufuli, aka Magu. During the reign of Magu, aka Magufuli, one thing that was known in Tanzania was there was no corruption in Tanzania because Magu tracked every leader down to see whatever they're doing, and if they are corrupt, Magu was that guy who would literally get these people arrested because of corruption. But little did we hear about, or little we heard about Magu arresting those who are trying to call for accountability from him. In fact, he was the guy who was calling for accountability from the leaders. So by that time, Tanzania was better placed, and Tanzania started growing and becoming better and better and better. And all other nations really admired the leadership of Magufuli, and other nations around, even Kenya, desired that they had their own Magufuli to lead them from the corrupt leadership of the day. Okay, sorry for that. So after Magu's death, Samia Suluhu, who was deputizing the right hand guy for Magufuli, took over the leadership. Within a very few months, people knew that the country is going to be transformed. There will be a very big transformation in the country. But from that time to now, things have really taken another turn and another different turn. The mother who's supposed to bring the country together, many people are complaining about her. The mother who's supposed to brood and nurture the children, many people are complaining about her that she's abducting. Abducting is the word, or not really abducting. She's arresting any person who comes in as an opposition against her and putting them behind the bars. And as we speak now, the general elections will be done on, that is on 29th October. It's tomorrow. The elections are going on tomorrow in Uganda, in Tanzania, not Uganda. Let me confirm all the dates. When is today? Today is on 28th. Yeah, so the elections in Tanzania are tomorrow. That's on 29th October. But funny enough that most of the people that are supposed to compete against Suluhu are not are not in the race. Most people are supposed to compete against Suluhu are not in the race because they have been disqualified by the Electoral Commission in Tanzania, and some of them are behind the bars, and some of them their whereabouts are not known. Yeah, their whereabouts are not known. That is what is happening in Tanzania, and the leadership of a woman, under the leadership of a woman who is supposed to be a mother to the nation and nurture the nation and lead the nation where it's supposed to be. Some people, she's trying to destroy the nation and subdivide the nation. She's trying to create division among the people in the nation, that people don't really trust the leadership that she said she will bring. People don't really trust her in any way or any other way. So what if she runs against herself in those elections? Probably she will win, but she will win against who? She will win against herself. The highest levels of dictatorship that we've ever seen in this country, in Africa. One among the highest, not really the only one, but one among the highest. She will do what we've seen. We saw Idi Amin Dada do in Uganda. That you're campaigning against yourself, and you're elected against yourself. Okay, let's see whatever happens tomorrow. Most young people came on social media saying that they are planning for a maandamano on 29th, and she came in and said there will not be a maandamano. The only maandamano that will be experienced in Tanzania will be maandamano ya kwenda kupiga kura. So, what is really happening in Tanzania? And are you in support of what's happening in Tanzania? A mother is supposed to nurture and brood her children, is trying to cause chaos among her children. So, are women good leaders? Can women make good leaders? Yes, women can make good leaders, because the other nations that have been led by women and things have been okay. And the other places that things have not been okay so far. Even men, some of the men make good leaders and some of the men make bad leaders. So it's not an issue of gender. It's an issue of personality and character. Who are you? How have you been wired? And what do you really want to achieve? What are your objectives on that higher seats in every nation or wherever you are, as a man, as a woman? But our mother on this other end has really exceeded the limits. Yeah. Let me hear from you. What do you think about